that about three words: SMS. Maintain social distance, use mask and use soap and sanitizer, wash your hands regularly. Okay, now today is in the previous session I given two sums homework. No, I hope you will understood and you complete that one. Now in exercise 1.3 more two sums are there. In that one I will explain and remaining how to do the homework. After that we will go to the second chapter. Now open page number 32. All of you open your books. Page number 32. Page number 32. Exercise 1.3. Exercise 1.3. Page number 32. Now 10th sum. If 32 trousers of equal size can be stitched with 64 meters of cloth, what is the length of cloth required for each trouser? So, total length of the cloth will be 64 meters is there. Now, in that 64 meters of cloth, how many trousers can be stitched? 36. So, how much cloth is required for each trouser? That we have to find. Okay. Now, so what is given? That we have to write first. So, what is given? Question I am not writing. Copy from the textbook. Solution only I am writing. 10th one. Okay. Total length of the cloth. Total length of the cloth. How much is given? 64 meters. 64 meters. Then number of trousers. Number of trousers means shirts or anything to wear, no? So that is 36 are stitched. So for stitch one trouser, how much cloth will be required? That we have to find. So according to the problem or according to the sum, then what we will get now? For 36 trousers, how much cloth will be required? 64 meters cloth will be required. Okay. Now here we are doing unitary method. Now for one trouser, how much cloth will be required? Okay. Now, so that you can take it as x meters. That we don't know, no? So take x meters. That will be x is equal to 64 divided by 36. 64, if you do the cross multiplication, 1 into 64, 64 and 36 into x, 36x. So x we have to find. It implies x is equal to 64 by 36. Now, 64 by 36. You can do the division method or you can simplify the fraction. Then you will get the answer. Now, which is the common table for the 64 and 36? Which is the common table? 4 table we can take. 4 ones are 4. 2. 6 minus 4 2. 2 4 24. 4 6 are 24. Again in 4 table how many times 36 will come? 9 times. Okay, 16 by 9. Is there any common table to simplify 16 and 9? No, it will come in 3 table, it will come in 4 table. Okay, so simplification means you should take the common table only. Now, so 16 by 9. You can keep 16 by 9 like that, otherwise you want to change into decimals also you can take, no problem. So 16 by 9 meters. Therefore, compulsory in maths statements, what is given that is important and body what you are finding that is important. Then afterwards result, therefore compulsory you have to write. Now, therefore, the length of the cloth required for each trouser is equal to how much, ma? 16 by 9 meters. 16 by 9 meters. Understood? So which method we used here? Unitary method. Already you did in 6th, 7th classes. Okay. Now one more sum is there, 11th one. That is easy only. That you can do as a homework. When the repeating decimal 10.363636 so on is written in the simplest fractional form p by q, find the value of p by q. Otherwise, I will only explain this. Only one sum is there. No. Next topic in the next chapter I will give the homework. No, understood? No. Now 11th sum. So what is given? One repeating decimal, that is 10.363636 so on. It is a non-terminating recurring decimal. So what is given? That is 10.3636 so on. That we can write it as 10.36 bar. No? 10.36 bar you can write, which is repeated. Now then what you have to do is written in the simplest form. First you have to change this non-repeating decimal into a p by q form. Afterwards you have to find the value of p plus q. So first we have to change into a p by q form. How we can change into a p by q form? So already we did in a first second sums 1.3 exercise p by q form, terminating and non-terminating decimals changing into a p by q form we did now. That only this one. Now let x is equal to what is given, that we have to take it as a x. X is equal to 10.3636 so on. That we can call it as equation 1. Now what is the periodicity here? What is the periodicity? Periodicity means what? How many numbers are repeating number of times? How many numbers are having bar? That is called periodicity. Now how many numbers are having bar? 2 numbers. 2 numbers are repeating, no? 363636. After decimal pronounce separately. Don't say 36. Okay. Now what is the periodicity? 2. 2 numbers are repeating. Now if the periodicity is 2, what you have to do? You have to multiply the given equation by 100 on both sides. So multiply the equation 1 by 100. If periodicity is 1, by 10 we are multiplying. 2 is there by 100 on both sides. Okay. Now, so 100 into x is equal to 100 into what is the equation 1 mark? 10.3636 so on. Now 100 into x become 100x. 100x is equal to, when you are multiplying by 100, how many digits here? The decimal will move 2 places. 2 places forward it will be moved. So point is here 1, 2. So the point will come here. So what now? 100 into this one means 2 places it is moving means 1036. 1036 means 1036. Point. The point will come here, no? Now again 3636 is repeated. Call it as equation 2. Understood? Now subtract equation 1 from equation 2. Subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So what is equation 1? First you have to write equation 2. Okay? So what is equation 2? 100x. 100x is equal to 1036.3636 so on. Then what is equation 1? X is equal to 10.3636 so on. Now what you have to do? Subtract. Minus. Okay. 100x minus x? 99x. 99x is equal to, first if you multiply after decimal, then what you will get? All zeros only you are getting. So no need to write that one. Now see here. 0, 6 minus 0, 6. 3 minus 1, 2. Here 0, 1. 0.00 you are getting. No need to write that all. Okay. Now it implies x is equal to 1026 by 99. Now see, is there any common table? It will go in 3 table. We will check it, it will go in 3 table or not. 3 3s are 9. 10 minus 9, 1 carry. 1 2, 12. 3 4s are 12. 3 2s are. Okay, now we can cancel it. 3 3s are 99 here. 3 3s are. Again in 3 table. 3 3s are 9. 1 carry 2. 1 and 2, 12. 3 4s are 12. In 3 table 6 will come 2 times. Okay. Now this will go again in a 3 table. We will see this will go or not. 3 1s are 3. 3 1s are 3. 4 minus 3, 1. 1 2, 12. 3 4s are 12. Yes, it will also go in 3 table. Now 3 1 1. Here 3 1s are 3. Here 3 1s are 3. 4 minus 3, 1. 1 2, 12. 3 4s are 12. Again it will go in 11 table. But it will not go in a 11 table. So what is that? 114 by 11. What is this? This is a P by Q form. Okay. So therefore x is equal to 114 by 11. That is nothing but P by Q. So what is P? P is equal to 114, that is 114, and Q is equal to 11. Then what is asking in the question? We have to find P plus Q. P plus Q is equal to, what is P value? 114 plus Q is 11. Now how much more? 4 plus 1, 5. 1 plus 1, 2, 1. So what is the P plus Q value? 125. Understood? So first what is given, that you have to change into a P by Q form. After that what is asking you have to write. Therefore P plus Q is equal to 125. Now I hope you understood first chapter. What we learn? Properties first we learn in a rational numbers. Under 4 mathematical operations. What are that? Closure property, associative property, commutative property and distributive law. These all we learn in a rational numbers, and after that main important will be you are getting this type of sums in SA1 and SA2 also. For 4 marks you will get definitely. For recurring and non-recurring, that is terminating and non-terminating decimals are given. How can we change into a P by Q form? These all important topics we learn in a chapter 1. Okay. Next, we will go to the second chapter. That is linear equations in one variable. This topic also very very important, children. Already you know that what is meant by equation. What is meant by equation? Chapter 2. Linear equations in one variable. First we have to understand this heading. What is that? Equation. Equation is nothing but equal sign. If any two quantities are given, that how can you distinguish that one? By using equal sign. Okay, between that you have to put equal sign, then you can say it is an equation. See, when you are doing the sums, verifications, so at last what you will get verification? LHS is equal to RHS, you will write, no? LHS is equal to RHS. That is equal means both answers. When you are saying the both quantities are equal, we can use equal sign. Okay, now what is mean by linear? Linear means the power will be 1. The power will be 1, then we can say that it is a linear equation. So what you require to form a linear equation? First I will explain what is the general form of a linear equation. General form of a linear equation will be that is ax plus b. General form of a linear equation ax plus b is equal to 0. Okay, that is here what is a, what is x and what is b. A is called coefficient of x. Then what is x? X is a variable. Variable means varies. It will be changes the value. What the value you are giving for x, then the equation will be changing. Okay, now what is b? Without any variable, if any number will be there, that is called constant. Okay, so this is the general form of a equation. Then how can you say that it is a linear equation? If the power will be 1, if the power will be, if the exponent will be 1 or if the index will be 1, you can say that it is a linear equation. Understood? So, linear equation in one variable, only one variable we have to take. Okay, this is called linear equation in one variable. Suppose this 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. Equation, that's why we are taking as equal sign. And why you are keeping 0? What I said, when you are keeping equal sign, it should, that meaning meaning of equal means both side answers will be equal. So here answer should be 0 means here also you should get the 0 value only. Okay, equation means compulsory equal sign and as well as RHS should be 0. Okay, now here 2x plus 4 is there. So 2x, here x is only one variable. All alphabets you can take as a variables only. But here only x only one we have taken. That's why it is a one variable. Okay, linear. Why? Because power is 1. So linear equations in one variable. This type of equations we will learn. Now what is your homework? Your homework will be already you know. In class also how I will say, first you have to write the concepts. So back side of the chapter what we are there, that you write out the concepts in the classwork. Write the key concepts.